Hey guys, welcome to this live stream. This is my first live stream ever, and really the purpose of this live stream is so I could pretty much just test the network here at Ohlone College. So I'm at Ohlone College, Fremont, California, and just to see how well it works. And I wanted to try this live streaming format to see if is this something that you guys appreciate or like. So we'll see what happens. So let's talk coffee first. So I named this Coffee with Coach Adrian, and I have my coffee here, and I like Seattle's Best. That's one of my favorite brands of coffee, and I don't think I could survive without coffee as a coach. I need a little caffeine for my tennis lessons. I just finished one lesson today with Dylan, working on his serve. Hey Park, what's up, man? Thanks for checking out my live stream. This is my first live stream ever. So we're here to talk about tennis and all good things. Australian Open. I'll mention my thoughts a little bit, but so right now I have my Seattle's Best coffee. I have some downtime right now here at Ohlone College. It's a little windy. It was actually not as windy just 5 minutes ago, but now it's pretty windy today. So I don't know if the breeze, I don't know if you hear the breeze. It's a little gusty, but it's not too bad. Not too bad right now. Oh, that's good, Park. Yeah, the class is coming up. So if you're here in the Bay Area in Fremont, my class will start, I believe it's January 25, the last week of January. And also I have a Tuesday, Thursday class and a Saturday class, Saturday morning. So that's good, Park, that you're practicing a little bit, and we're gonna play a lot more tennis this coming semester. So stay tuned for that. All right. How you doing, Park? What you up to? Are you working? Can you hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. So let's see here. So what I wanted to talk about is what everyone's talking about in tennis right now, and that's Novak Djokovic. Pretty crazy stuff that's happening with Novak. It's kind of unprecedented, and I think hey Park, so good, at least this live stream's working, right? So in regards to Novak, I just finished your meeting, so that's good. Getting ready to go home, I guess. So don't work too hard, Park, just play more tennis. So yeah, in regards to Novak Djokovic, what I think is pretty much this. I think it's a travesty, a tragedy, really, if Novak Djokovic doesn't play the Australian Open. After all, he is the #1 player in the world. He should be there, and it's not, it's a legality, it's a technicality. And I do believe in the vaccine, right? You should have the vaccine, you should be boosted, should play by the rules. But if he's not, at the end of the day, if he's not playing the Australian Open, then I think it's just a tragedy. And I hear from the latest news reports that he may not be able to. He's still in this limbo, even though the judge ruled that he's should be able to play, or should be able to be in the country. So many problems, so many legalities that's going on with Novak, but I really hope that he does play. I'm a fan of Novak. I'm a fan of everybody. I'm a fan of Nadal. I'm a fan of Federer. All these players, and I think they should play. Obviously, Novak Djokovic is a very divisive player, very polarizing player. He has some behavioral issues. I have to be honest about that. He's questionable antics here and there. It just goes back to early his career, just questionable things, questionable behaviors. But at the end of the day, I think he should be able to play. And even if, say, he's not vaccinated, he's not, and there's some rule regarding vaccination. Why not just test him? Just test him daily. If he doesn't have COVID, then he should be able to play. I just want Australia and the Australian Open, any of the authorities there, I just want them to be reasonable and just. And so hopefully everything works out with Novak. It's just too crazy what's going on with what's happening there in the Australian Open. So what do you guys think? Any of you, if you're in this live stream right now, you guys think Novak should play? You think he should be deported? Do you think he's just a bad human being? I think he's a good player, a good, honest player. Just a very polarizing, divisive player. I hope he does. I hope he's able to play. We'll see what happens with Novak. So I'll give you my picks now in regards to the Australian Open, and even if Novak Djokovic does play the Australian Open, I don't think he could win. I think there's just too much distraction going on. It would be amazing if he could win that tournament. It's a grand slam. You're going 3 out of 5 sets. The world is watching you. Just all this distractions, all this extracurriculars that's going on. I don't think Novak can win. If he's able to play the Australian Open, he could probably get up to the quarters, but I don't see him winning at all. I think it'll be Alexander Zverev's slam to win. I think he's due. He's been playing great. He's just due. I think he's the guy that can win it all at the Australian Open. There's Medvedev. There's other players I think that have a chance, but if he's 100%, I pick him. In regards to the ladies, I think Iga Swiatek is the one I think that could win. I think anyone pretty much in the top 200 in the ladies seems like can win that slam, can win any slam. Could be a no-name player can win a slam in the ladies section. But I think someone who has a name already and has won some matches, won tournaments, won slams, I think she'll win it this time. It's just a guess of mine. I know there's others. I like Leylah Fernandez to win a slam, but it'll be hard for her. I think she had an incredible run in the U.S. Open, getting up to the finals, and she met Emma Raducanu, who was just more on fire in that slam. But I'm rooting for her, but it'll be a little hard for her to win the slam. And I think with Leylah, I think her forehand's a liability. So she takes the ball early a lot, I think. And I think with Leylah, I think she really needs to have pinpoint accuracy. If she's going to beat these top players again, she needs pinpoint accuracy in her forehands, her backhands, and especially her serves. So her serves can't let her down. So those are my picks for the Australian Open, and let's see how it goes. It'll definitely be an interesting Australian Open, and I'm looking forward to watching it. All right, so we talked about Australian Open, talk about Novak Djokovic. What else can we talk about? We talked about coffee. Let's talk about where I work here at Ohlone College. So if you're in the Bay Area, and you're looking for some tennis classes, it's here for you here in Fremont, California. So I have a community college class that begins in the last week of January, and it's a really good deal, community college tennis. So you could sign up at aloni.edu, and there's 2 classes, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that is in the morning, 9:20 to 10:45 a.m. And I have a Saturday morning class. So I don't know if you could wake up early at 8 a.m. We'll be here 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for the Saturday morning class, and it should be fun. Whether you're a beginner, advanced player, experienced player, I'll try to put you in the right spot, and I'll try to get your game at a higher level. And that's and I also take private lessons here at Ohlone College. So if you're looking for some private lessons, I have some open spots available, and I also have some junior tennis classes that will be available soon. So be sure to email me, just contact me, and let me know what you're interested in, and we could get that going for you here. So this is where I work. All right, so what else can I talk about? Who else is here? Anybody, if you guys, any of you here watching this, feel free to chat away. What other topics can I talk about? Hello. I don't know what that means. Vor ONG. All right. So I'm glad someone's watching today. Let's see. We'll wait for other people to come on in. Check us out here. Let's talk about the grip. Let's talk about. I've always wanted to talk about the different grips that, not the actual grip, but the way I hold a tennis racket. And I use a full Western grip. And I've been using the full Western grip since I was a kid. That's how I was actually taught. And it wasn't actually recommended to me, but that was the grip that felt the most comfortable, the full Western, believe it or not. I tried a Eastern forehand grip. I tried a semi-Western grip, and that actually, both of those grips actually hurt my hand. So if you're in an Eastern forehand grip here, you have your bevel, right? You have your index knuckle on bevel 3, and when you hit a forehand, the top of your hand, the top of my hand actually hurts a little bit from doing that. So that's why I don't use an Eastern forehand grip. When I put it on a semi-Western, it hurts my thumb. Okay, so a little different there. And I hear a lot of coaches say that a full Western grip will mess up your wrist, will mess up your hand. I don't believe that's the case. It's different for everybody. If I've been playing with an Eastern forehand grip since I was a kid, I think the top of my hand would be hurting a lot. I'll have, I don't know what will happen to the top of my hand, but it's not going to feel good. Semi-Western, same thing. My thumb will hurt a little bit. So, but with the full Western, I'm completely fine with that full Western. And I know that's a lower percentage of people play with a full Western grip, but that's the grip for me. And it's really up to you with the grip. I definitely teach beginners an Eastern forehand grip. I don't go full Western, but if you're someone that, if you think that it's a very uncomfortable grip for you, the Eastern forehand or even a semi-Western, then play around with the grips. Play around with a full Western grip and see if you like it. Just note that it's unconventional. The full Western grip is an unconventional grip. I think about 10 to 20% of players, I think, play with a full Western grip. Most people are going to go with an Eastern forehand grip or a semi-Western. Semi-Western is probably the most common grip. All right, so that's pretty much all I have to talk about today. Hopefully this live stream was a little helpful for you guys that have been watching. Just wanted to show you a little bit of Ohlone College, where I work at, and to see if this actually works. This live stream is something that's doable here, and I'll probably be doing a little bit more of this. So let me know if you enjoyed this live stream, and I'll catch you guys again next time. I'll see you guys soon.